Hello! How are you tonight or today? Depende sa inyong location at depende sa pag-play ng video. Today, I will have a special episode of my leadership channel, the Hector Macalalag Leadership Channel. This is called the Leaders Viral News because this will be shown during my birth month, the month of February. February 14 is my birthday. So, this day is very special for me. Why? It's because today is my oath-taking day! Yay! Today is January 27, 2021. The moment I have been waiting for. Matagal kong hinintay ang sandali na ito. That's why I will really cover what will happen and transpire for the whole day. But before that one, let me share to you my leadership journey and some of my leadership principles. Truly, if you want to be appointed in a third level position in the Department of Education, patience is a virtue. You need really patience and you need to stretch your patience to the max. Dahil sa napakaraming proseso at napakaraming exam na kailangan mong ipasa, then it is not an extraordinary journey but a super extraordinary journey, not just an ordinary journey. We will be happy now, we will be showing pleasant faces, but behind the history of that face are the struggles and the pains that we received for several years. I started my leadership journey when I graduated at Father Saturnino Orius University last March 27, 1998. After that one, Honorable Merla Piahan, the Barangay Captain of Mount Carmel, invited me to teach at Mount Carmel Barangay High School. It was a difficult decision for me then because Mount Carmel is located in the mountain. I was convinced by my friend Sir Nestor Bangilan to teach there. So I'll give it a try for just 1 year. Kala ko, aalis agad ako after 1 year. But I learned to love the place. And we were the pioneer teachers. Nag-open ng high school, 4th year high school, and the rest is history. In 2001, I was given an item at Bayugan National Comprehensive High School, but in 2002, later, kasi volunteer pa lang kami noon sa Mount Carmel, bumalik din ako agad sa Mount Carmel na Barangay High School and eventually it became Mount Carmel National High School. In 2005 or 2006, I passed the principal's test and I was transferred to a bigger school this time, to Marcelina National High School. I stayed for almost 4 years in Marcelina National High School, and in 2010 I was transferred to Talapugon National High School, where I also in Marcelina pa, in 2009 I passed the Career Executive Service written examination. Medyo hindi pa uso ang mga passers ng SESWI noon, hindi katulad ngayon na napakaraming mga passers. So in 2010, I was transferred to Talapugon. I did not immediately took the assessment center kasi takot ako. I heard na maraming bumabagsak, even those who are nakaposisyon. So I did not have the courage to take the assessment center. But in 2013, to the encouragement of our ASDS, Ma'am Tess Real, she asked me to just try. And by God's grace and glory and providence, I took only once sa assessment center, but sabi nga nila, hindi pwedeng mabigay sa iyo ang lahat. I was not allowed to took the superintendent's test because principal 1 pa lang ako noon and my salary grade requirement po siya. So, after 2013, I became SES eligible 2014 na nakompleto ko lahat ng process and took the Salamin Diwa and Gabay in Naga City, Camarines Sur, in General Santos City ito. So, marami din ako experience dyan. And in 2015, mayroon na naman Superintendent's Test or Educational Management or EMT. So, I took the EMT in 2015 and luckily I passed. But I waited 2 years because before I was deployed as OIC, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent at Bislig City Division. So from 2017, October 10, 2017, up to January 6, 2021, I was OIC, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. And from January 7 onwards, the appointment was signed by no less than the President of the Republic of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Kaya nga, very special ang araw na to because the appointment will be given to us and we will take an oath in the office of RD. Supposedly, we will take the oath at Malacanang, but because of the pandemic, diyan kami sa regional office. So, for our safety. So, 4 of us will take an oath as full-fledged ASDS, si Gundino Madhos of Tandag, Jasmine Lacuna of Surigao del Sur, and Julie Silbosa from Dinagat Island. And Ma'am Gemma Di Paz will take an oath as OIC, Schools Division Superintendent in Tandag City. So, patience is really a virtue. You have to pass several exams, you have to wait until it's your time. It's not easy to be appointed. And the third level position in the Department of Education, you have to hurdle several challenges and pass all those exams. And you have really to pray. So that's one of the leadership principles that one must embody. You must have patience. Take note, not just patience, but extraordinary patience. You need to stretch your patience to the max in order to achieve your goal in this department. But nevertheless, I love Department of Education. I love molding the minds of the young. I'm really happy to be in this work. And truly, this is the day that I have been waiting for. This is the day that the Lord has made. I must be glad and we must be glad in Him. So samahan ninyo ako as I cover the activities for the day. And let me celebrate this with you as I will show this during my birth month, February. So, mga chronicles, mga taga-subaybay ng aking leadership channel, halika kayo, join me as we will have our oath-taking today. Okay, start na tayo ngayon. I'm with ASDS Jonathan Madhos or Sigundino Madhos. Peace bro. Nakihits ako sa kanya going to Butuan City. We have a very fruitful discussion and we discuss all our mga challenges, mga triumphs and success. Pagdating sa regional office, nag-base ako sa HRDD office as offered by HRDD Chief, my very good mentor, Dr. Plodulisa Ardalen. Kasi nga bago yung barong ko. Yehey! This is the waiting area. The area sa office ni ERD Lorenzo O. Macasukol. Yehey! With SDS Romeo O. Orbichar. And of course, my co-oath takers with, of course, yours truly. And with Linibi Silbosa, the ASDS of Tandag City, Dinagat, yung katabi ko. Then sa gitna si Jasmine Lacuna, ASDS of Surigao del Sur Division. Then we have si Gundino Madhos, ASDS of Tandag City Division. And of course with Ma'am Gemma A. Di Paz, siya ang OIC SDS ng Tandag City Division. Ito na naman ang next picture. Nasa loob na kami ng office ni RD. We are preparing for the actual oath-taking. At yun na nga, nag-oath-taking na ako with RD. And here is a picture with Ma'am Rodelisa Dalin. Kasama ko noon sa Bayugan National Comprehensive High School 20 years ago. Wow, matanda na pala tayo, ma'am. And of course, lahat ng mga nag-o-taking, nag-picture kami with RD. With me also is YCSDS Gemma A. Dipas. Ang nakasama ko rin noon sa Agusan del Sur Division. Nung principal pa ako sa Talucugo National High School.
Having been appointed to the position of
Assistant School Division Superintendent,
hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my present position and of all others that I may hereafter hold under the Republic of the Philippines, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey all the laws and legal orders and decrees promulgated by duly constituted authorities of the Republic, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me.
Good. Next.
Ito na nga, binigay ng ni RD ang aking appointment. Nag-post kami. And then pinalabas kami because as a symbol of triumph and victory, posing with our appointment at the front of the regional office. Yun na ba? Yun kasagaran, kadalasan yung natin, pag mga may triumph and success, kailangan nasa front ka ng pintuan. And then the next picture is holding our appointment up high as a symbol of victory. Yan, the next two pictures and triumph for all of us. And then this next picture is with the chief of the functional division of the regional office, together with SDS Romeo Apubichar and OIC ASDS Lab Sudario. We're very happy. Nangasaag ni diri sa Butuan. Mga SLP. Na si Ma'am Florence Saloyo, si Jazz, na si Supremo.
Yung na nga, SLP applicant before nawala, SLP graduate ngayon, nawala pa rin.
Graduate ka na ba?
Bagong na-o-taking. Bagong nag-o-taking ASDS, nangawala. Wala ni karon.
Sariling bayan, wala pa rin.
Nawala pa rin.
Buti na kita sa Marikina, kaya magandang inuman.
Wala ni among style. Asa na tani pa doon?
Mabawas na sa may talipapa.
Talipapa.
Talipapa sa may kuan. Sa Pagita Village. Kalabihan na to din ang Oreos extension ha.
Kita din yung karoon ko.
O gani ingon ko nga dito padulong ang kuan.
Oreos extension. Kini.
O Libertad Tagawas.
Dere man nagbuan, National Press Force.
Dili.
Dere ang ilang contestants.
Di ba nag-upingin sa Xerenhin? Dito din yan.
Sige, mag-istorya na ko, mag-interview na ko. Wa man tayo kaplastaran karon. Sa man nato ni. Mao na niya mong kalaki, nagsige na may suroy-suroy.
Pusa na doon.
Oo. May akong YouTube channel. Oo.
Bantok na.
Naribahin sa YouTube channel.
Wow, apa na yung YouTube channel, wa pa ma-monetize.
Di kay pag maabot man kuno 1,000,
Subscribers.
How much is 1,000?
50 pesos.
Pag-iimo ko doon.
Oh.
Pag-iimo ko doon yung na mga mais na na. Kung subscribe mo, magandang kasi mong pamilya.
Rico del Sur has 12,000.
Oh, di wa.
Wa na.
12 times 50.
Grabe ng kwarta. Pwede lang dili mag-promote. Ay.
Aray, Diyos ko.
Oh, Supremo, unsa imong leadership principle?
For me, leadership principle, going back when I was in high school, it is already inculcated in my mind, and one of those is
Is
keep your men informed.
wow, moro sundalo.
And R, kasi marami. Hilangin. And make sound and timely decision. And
Make sound.
take responsibility for your action.
Wow. I-apply gid ni karon.
Yes. I remember only 3 but I applied 4.
Ah? What is the fourth one?
I forget.
Badya-badya ni. Ikaw, Jazz, unsa imong leadership principle?
I remember.
Oh,
At
si
sura ka
Florence.
Try to recall.
At tura kang Buenavista.
Naulog buwan.
Jasmine,
Ay.
unsa imong leadership principle?
Balik tagot to ana.
Mangutanap ako.
Uy, butasan ni. Imo, Ma'am Florence.
Leadership principle.
Oh, yes.
Go and get it.
Go and
Ay,
hit it.
Golba.
Parang aim high.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit the mark. Wow. Di ba ang imo just is kuan? Ano man to?
Paano yan?
Loose and loosen? No eating? Nay mo imuanta ka kay di magamo.
Di ara ng PNP.
Titan principle.
Oh. Nana. Wow. Asa nagigkataan ni pa doon?
Balik na ta. Libertad. Wala.
Santo ninyo.
Gani.
Magong tagmasaw.
Naong pag ito nakaagi.
Ito.
Sa
Ah.
Amo ka. Eh, pagkauma na to, yan ang kaling ribbon.
What about feelings?
Unsa may feeling?
Right after you have been
Sige.
off taking.
What are your feelings? Sa nga naka after almost 4 years.
Kurog-kurog.
Nag-Alzheimer's.
Parkinson's.
Unsa imong gitubag gipangutan ka ni RD, where is your husband?
My husband is at home.
Speechless.
Na-shock ko kay nangutana si RD.
Ikaw, Supremo, what is your feeling?
Feeling, tinitingnan ko lang si RD sa mata.
Wow! Ipopost ito!
Wow!
Eye to eye talaga. Eye to eye.
Mama si RD.
After 4 years, almost 4 years or 3 years, more than 3 years, finally naibigay na rin ang inaasam na appointment. Kasama namin aming guest si Ma'am Florence. Matagal na siyang i-SDS.
Akala ko matagal na siyang guest.
Soon to be SDS.
Kaming lahat, kaming apat ay magkabat sa SLP Batch 6.
Batch six.
Yeah.
Batch.
Anong symbol ng Batch 6? Yeah.
Parang 5.
Parang 5 na 6. Gabi.
Yan, malapit na tayo.
Malapit na tayong mawala.
Side man lang, diretso no?
Itong picture, after kaming maligaw, nag-snack na lang kami with ASDS Jazz, ASDS Florence, and ASDS June Madhos. Nag-snack na lang kami. Hello mga kakornikos! Ito na nga siya pakifocus Ito yung aking appointment. Dated January 7, 2021. Signed by no less than the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Rodrigo Rua Duterte. Salamat Tatay Digong for this opportunity. Kaya nga sabi ko, it is not easy to have this appointment because you have to hurdle all the examination, you have to hurdle all the challenges, and of course, you really need to have that commitment within yourself. So, let me share to you my leadership principle. The first one is, you must have a dream. You must have a goal. Kasi pag wala kang dream at goal, wala kang i-achieve. So wala kang parang inner motivation within you if you will not have a dream. So, dreaming is the start of everything. So, you must have a dream within you. You must have a goal. You study how to achieve that goal. You must have a timeline. You must have a career path so that you will achieve that one. The second one is, of course, nasabi ko na kanina, you must have that patience. Not patience, but extraordinary patience in order to achieve your goal. You will fail many times before you will finally succeed. You will be heartbroken many times before you will finally succeed. So have that extraordinary patience. The third one is you must have that commitment, because if you will not have that commitment to your work, then everything will fall out. So you must have that commitment to your work. You must finish your task and you must deliver the desired result, more than the desired results. The fourth one is you must love your work. Aside from commitment, you must love what you are doing, because it is in loving what we do we will become more productive in our work. So loving our work is very essential to success. So the fifth one is very, very important. So you avoid the 5 cancerous behaviors. This is according to Stephen Covey. Kasi if you have that 5 cancerous behavior, that is a barrier to your success. So if you cannot get rid of this, but sometimes it is a fact that you will really jump into this, but as much as possible, most of the time or all the time, you get rid of these 5 C's, which is the cancerous behavior, according to Stephen Covey. What are those? The first C is criticizing. So avoid that one. If you are in the Department of Education, you can have that constructive criticism, but make sure you have a plan on how to improve what you are criticizing for. So it's not really criticizing, but suggesting. So criticizing is a big thing. The second one is complaining. If you are always complaining what are the weaknesses of this department, then you have no room to succeed. So we must help one another and embrace the weaknesses of this Department of Education. The third one is comparing. So if you always compare, that's not good. If you always compare yourselves to others, that's a cancerous behavior. You must succeed based on your pacing, not with the pacing of others. The next C is competing. If you are competing with one another, that's not good. You will never have that success in you. And of course, aside from that is the another C is contending. That's the worst one. When naghahanap ka ng away, that's a cancerous behavior. If you're a troublemaker, that's a cancerous behavior. So, criticizing, complaining, comparing, competing, and contending, siya ang pinakamalaki. We must avoid the 5 C's, the cancerous behavior, in order to succeed. That's the 5th principle that I'm applying to myself. And the last principle, and definitely the best on all the principles that I have, is, of course, you trust Him. He is the source of everything. You offer all your prayers to Him, who is the omnipotent being above them. He is the Alpha and Omega. He is the one who controls all of this happenings in our universe. So, without Him, we are nothing. With Him, everything is possible. So you offer to Him everything. You give tithes. You pray. We give thanks. And we study the scriptures and apply those in our daily lives. So it's not enough to study. It's not enough to give. but apply as one of our exemplar in leadership, the Savior Jesus Christ. So, friends, thank you very much for celebrating with me those 6 principles. Remember that one, because it might be your passport to success. So, thank you for celebrating with me. Yay! Maraming salamat po. To God be the glory. And till next promotion. Next promotion. God bless us.